Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Steve's Wrestling Ramble, and welcome to tonight's very special episode here. Then again, all prediction episodes should be special, right? We should care about all and every WWE pay-per-view, right? Well, some fans do, some fans don't. Some fans could give two craps about mid-level, B-level pay-per-views. Fine, I care about all of them, whether they're great, terrible, or awesome. I always enjoy them because it is WWE. Call me a fanboy, call whatever you want. That's just how I roll. That's just how I am as a fan and have been since the year of 1994. So, being a fan since then, watching all the WrestleManias since then, and having great WrestleManias that we have had during those times, yes, not all being perfect, but here we are, the 34th edition, WrestleMania 34, WWE in New Orleans. Shout out to Stephen A. Follow him on Twitter at StephenA1181, a fellow co-host of mine over at Talking WWE with Jay on that podcast that I'm proud to be part of as well here on YouTube. He is going to be there live and in person for WrestleMania, and he was there as well for WrestleMania 30 to watch that awesome moment of Daniel Bryan winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of that WrestleMania in New Orleans. So hopefully another big thing will be happening for him enjoying that WrestleMania. You can tell I'm serious about today's episode. I'm dressed to the nines. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to talk WrestleMania. You know, as I look at myself here on this camera, I remind myself of another YouTuber that likes to dress up a little bit sometimes in his videos, and that's our boy, our friend. He might even be on the show tonight, Jeff, over at OTRS Central. So shout out to him, OTRS Central YouTube. So hey, Jeff, I can dress up too. I got you. But anyways, moving on. We're talking about WrestleMania. We're predicting it. We got our other dapper dudes here as well. Blue X Demon X over that YouTube channel, and then my boy, my fellow co-host. Also, hopefully, Mark Ramble and Raunchy Mikey will be able to join in the fray later on if they are still able to. You know, busy times for Mark Ramble's school coming to a close, and Raunchy Mikey work. So I thank Blue for being here, and I thank Kyron. So let's go to the guest. I guess we can call him the guest of honor, Blue X Demon X. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, what's going on, Steve? Thanks again for having me, man. I am so excited. WrestleMania weekend. Tomorrow is my birthday. WrestleMania Sunday. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. I'm so hyped. I cannot wait to get into these predictions, to hear Kyron's expert analysis as always. I cannot wait. So let's get it going.
Well, that's cool. You have a birthday. We both have birthdays here in April. I am on April 25th. I'm on to have this year my 30th installment of birth, 30th year, turning 30 in late April, April 25th. So that's cool. Yours here coming tomorrow, April 6th of 2018. So that's cool. April is the best month of the year, not just because it's our birthday, but you know you have the end of March Madness, you have WWE WrestleMania week, and all that awesomeness that is for WWE. Also, we have things going on in the NBA. The NFL draft is in late April. This year, the NFL draft day one is one day after my birthday. So that's kind of cool. Sometimes every 4 years, it used to land on my birthday, day one. So that was kind of cool. Then things changed and yada, yada, all that other BS. But anyways, back here to WWE. I don't want to keep Kyron waiting too long. He's starting to look a little bit bored, but hopefully he's ready to go. Kyron Chase, how are you doing this evening? And are you hyped for WrestleMania weekend?
What's up, Steve? What's up, Blue? I'm definitely hyped because for once, WrestleMania actually has a good-looking card. This is the 1 year anniversary of when I first joined this show, and WrestleMania 34 will be the 10-year anniversary of my favorite WrestleMania, WrestleMania 24. I'm definitely ready to get going.
Sorry about that. I had to take one of the chew toys away from my puppy dog. But anyways, hey, cool. I'm ready. Let's go. Actually, if you guys want to, we could talk a little bit about the NXT show, the NXT TakeOver that's going to be going on there in New Orleans. So I'll actually just throw it to you guys because you guys probably know a little bit more. Though I do try to keep up on NXT. I'm just being honest. I don't watch it as often as I should, not as religiously as I'm sure Blue and Kyron, are in that vein. So I'll throw it over to actually Kyron, let him talk about it, and then Blue as well. What are you guys intrigued? You guys can predict or whatever you guys want to discuss about NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
As usual, I'm expecting greatness from Takeover. Now, but my WWE Network subscription has been down lately, so I've been able to watch NXT. But of course, I'm excited for Gargano and Ciampa because long time coming, the storyline and everything. The ladder match, is going to be good. Aleister Black and Andrade and Almas is going to be amazing. Definitely looking forward to Takeover.
Yes, I totally agree. The Takeover is going to be. Takeover is always great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every single one has been amazing, and I'm very excited to see Aleister Black and Almas go at it, and hopefully Aleister Black takes the title. You know what I'm saying? Because it's long overdue. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that match. That's like the match I'm waiting on, and also Gargano and Ciampa should be amazing. So all around the card is great. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy it because I know it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I was hoping that other NXT Takeover shows, I'm sure, endings there. Also, I see in the chat Jay Thomas there saying she's unable to get into the Hangout. Definitely, I think you should be able to get in there for sure. I sent you the link on Facebook, so hopefully you are able to. But anyways, I'll let you guys continue talking NXT because I got to do something here shortly and quickly. So, guys, if you guys want to predict it, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back here in a moment.
Well, I got Aleister Black winning the title. I got Gargano winning that unsanctioned match. I got Ember Moon keeping the title, but I don't know, man. I love Ember Moon, but I don't know. I know she's like injured and stuff, but I don't know. She's keeping the title. I got Arthur is Payne winning the tag titles and the Dusty Rhodes Classic. I got EC3 winning the ladder match for the new North American Championship. I think they're going to give it to either EC3 or Adam Cole, but I'm leaning more towards EC3 on that one. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards EC3 on that one.
I think that Gargano's gonna win. I think he's gonna beat Ciampa, but he's gonna get beat down so bad he's gonna take it on a stretcher. One of these matches, like Triple H and Shawn Michaels or SummerSlam Challenge 2, the babyface won, but got beat down by the heel after the match, and heck, I think it's gonna end by a roll up. The ladder match, I think that either EC3 or Velveteen Dream will win because I really want Velveteen Dream to win. The triple threat tag team match, I think Undisputed Era will win and keep the titles because I don't think they're going to give Adam Cole 2 victories on the same night. And plus, I got Arthur Payne coming up to the main roster now, and Pete Dunne and Roger Strong aren't actually a team. I can see them feuding after the fact. I think Shayna Baszler is going to beat Ember Moon, even though I want Ember Moon to win. And I think Aleister Black will take the NXT Championship from Andrade Cien Almas.
Man, I love Velveteen Dream, man. He's like a breath of fresh air. I can't wait for him. Like, I'm kind of scared for him to go to the main roster, but at the same time, man, I just want to see him up there so bad, man. He's amazing. The charisma on that dude is off the charts, man. I cannot wait to see that dude.
And here's the thing, like, not only like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm nervous about his how they're gonna handle him too. I mean, he's like a modern day Goldust in a way, but I think, I like him even more. And here's the thing about Velveteen Dream that amazes me. He's only 22, and he's that talented. I mean, he's 4 years older than me, and he's that talented.
Hell yeah. I cannot wait.
Here's the question. What do you think is going to be the match of the night at TakeOver?
Ooh, that's tough. There's some really good matches on there. That's going to be tough. I might have to go with oh my gosh, that is a tough question, my friend, for this card. I'm gonna have to go with Gargano match. I'm gonna have to that extension match is gonna be insane. They're gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, you can get a cliche answer, say the ladder match, but I just think with the intensity and storyline that Gargano and Ciampa have, And for me, that's going to be the match I'm most invested in because this has been building up since the CWC. So, of course, I'm going to be mostly invested in that match anyway. So, and Gargano already has one, I think the match of the year already at TakeOver Philadelphia, which Meltzer gave 5 stars, but shocked me because he never gets WWE match at 5 stars. So, I just want to see how Gargano and Champion can top it. Like I said, I think it's going to be not much pure wrestling as these two can do. It's not going to be much pure wrestling. It's going to be a brawl. It's going to be hardcore. I got Gargano win by a lucky roll-up, though.
Well, it certainly will deliver. So I'm certainly looking forward to that match. I would say that would be my most intriguing one that I definitely have been trying to stay on top and abreast of, even more so other feuds and storylines that are over in NXT. And I certainly will be watching NXT after WrestleMania, after the aftermath of the NXT TakeOver show. But let's get to what we are here originally for, to predict WrestleMania 34 again. Sunday on the WWE Network, 2-hour pre-show, 4-5-hour show as well, going all the way to 10 or 11 p.m. Central Time on Sunday night. So let's start with the 3 kickoff show matches. And the first one I actually want to start off with is the men's battle royal, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which will be part of the kickoff show. Who do you guys see winning this matchup? Could be really anybody. So I wouldn't really be shocked with any of your predictions, let alone my own. But we'll throw it over at Blue first. Who do you see winning Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
I'm gonna throw a curveball and say Dolph Ziggler. I'm gonna say Dolph Ziggler. I think he earned it. I think he deserves it. I've always been a Dolph Ziggler fan. That's my boy since the beginning, since the Spirit Squad. Okay, so I'm, you know what I'm saying. He dropped the U.S. title. He came back, and I would love to see him win it, just because he's Dolph Ziggler, and I want him to win. And I really don't know who's gonna win it actually, but I'm picking Dolph Ziggler. That's my boy.
All right, Kyron.
Elias, because he's over. He's one of the most over people in WWE. He's one of the better heels in WWE. And he, as far as I know, he has no match. He has no match scheduled. So why not? I mean, I don't care about either battle royal, but
he's giving a performance.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, but you could build on that. How about he wins the battle royal on the pre-show, then comes back on the main show and does the performance? Now he even has even more reason to brag. So I'm going with Elias.
Okay. And for me, I'm going with a returning superstar, or a superstar that I believe is going to be returning here in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and getting the win, and that is Big Cass. See Big Cass coming back from his injury, coming back, winning these Battle Royal. Whether this Battle Royal winning actually will just catapulting his career or anything, but it still will be a notch, feather in the cap, so to speak, for Big Cass, and a good start, really, to be quite honest, for his return and go from there. And he's back in the fold, back on Monday Night Raw, and the first thing he does when he comes back, win a Battle Royal. Limiting superstars, throwing them out. So that's who I'm going with. I'm going with Big Cass to win the men's Battle Royal, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Next up, we're going to go with the women's, which unfortunately to me, and for those that have been watching me religiously or each and every week here at the Ramble, I've been saying I really want this match to be in the pre-show, but my prayers have not been answered. It will be on the pre-show, not on the main card. I really wanted it on the main card. I think it deserved to be the inaugural one. Why not have it on the main card? Have it maybe match number 4 on the card, and so be like that. That would have been awesome, but it is pre-show. So who do you guys have winning the inaugural women's Battle Royal? Blue.
I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm gonna just go with Sasha Banks because that's my boo and my bae. Like, I don't know who's gonna win this match. I honestly don't know. So I'm gonna just go stick with my boo, my bae, Sasha Banks winning the Battle Royal.
Who you got, Kyron?
I guess I'll flip that. I'll go with my boo, my bae, Becky Lynch. Not only that, but I think this is it's gonna be some good storyline here. I think what's gonna happen is this: you're gonna have Sasha and Bayley so wrapped up with each other that they're gonna let their rivalry get in the way, and that's how Becky takes advantage and wins. Plus, she's been one of the most underutilized women on the roster. She deserves better. So I'm going with Becky Lynch.
Well, for me, I can't go for either of my boo and baes because one is the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, and the other one is Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella, who I will be talking about later on in the show, obviously, for obvious reasons. So since neither one of those are in, I'm going to go with what I think is probably going to be going down. I see Sasha Banks and Bayley being the final 2 participants. Makes most sense of everything that have been going on between those two in the last couple of months. have an epic ending happening at WrestleMania in the Battle Royal. I know, like BC Amplified and some other YouTubers upset that they didn't put the title on Sasha Banks or Bayley and having them facing one-on-one in a title match.
Yes,
but having
a better match.
But I do say that for WWE putting them in the Battle Royal and having them being the headliners of said Battle Royal, I think was in a business decision better than having them one-on-one for the title, because really you can hold that off and have that title match at either one of the next pay-per-views moving forward, which all pay-per-views will be dual branded, of course, as we all know, or all the way to SummerSlam if they really, hold it off, which actually would be too long, but you never know. And you can have the one-on-one match for said women's title at that point. But to have them being the centerpiece for this inaugural women's battle royal, I think was actually the better move for this WrestleMania, in my opinion. So I see Bayley and Sasha Banks being the final two. But I'm sorry, Blue. I have Bayley getting the win. My prediction is Bayley winning the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. And next year, my vote's already in, as I said, for a couple weeks. Miss Elizabeth Memorial Battle Royal is what it should be named starting next year. Miss Elizabeth Memorial Battle Royal is what I'm hoping. I mean, whoever they pick, I'll be fine with, of course. But my vote is for Miss Elizabeth. So that's why I got Bayley. So let's head into the final pre-show match, the ending of the long tournament that was to crown a new Cruiserweight champion because of name redacted guy that was fired from WWE. We had this whole tournament. Now we get into the end. We have Cedric Alexander facing off against Mustafa Ali. And I'll actually start this time with Kyron Chase, who do you have winning the Cruiserweight Championship, being crowned new champion at WrestleMania?
Well, first off, let me say, forget the Women's Battle Royal. This match should be on the main show.
Amen.
You look at how good a tournament's been. These two guys deserve to have that main spot. Two, the Women's Battle Royal, all you get is a trophy that's like a vagina. No, thank you. You can, that's not going too far when you look at the trophy. Now, here's the problem with that. You have Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, who's been really, this is a match that could steal the show. And you put it on a pre-show, wow, that's showing how much you care about 205 Live. I mean, from Triple H, since he took it over, has turned 205 Live around. And now you don't want to reward that match with the opportunity to be on the main show. I mean, me personally, I would move Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax to the pre-show and put this on the main show. So I think this match has more value than that. But I'll save for that match later on. But in terms of who I'm picking Cedric Alexander to win.
I agree 100,000% with Kyron's analysis on this match. What a waste. I'm hyped for WrestleMania, but this right here kind of pisses me off because these two, besides AJ and Nakamura, would probably have been match of the night. You know what I'm saying? For me. And for them to be on the kickoff where the stadium wouldn't even be filled yet, everybody's not even really watching yet. I am so upset. And these two guys should be upset too. They know they can go. We know they can go. We've seen them wrestle before, and it's been phenomenal. So why are they on a kickoff? I don't understand it. I think Triple H needs to talk to Vince or whoever is putting it together and be like, yo, we need to do something real quick because this is ridiculous. And I got Cedric winning because that's my boy. I got him winning, but it's gonna be match of the night besides AJ Styles and Nakamura. So I'm very disappointed, but I'm gonna watch it and I can't wait to see it. I feel bad for the people that's not going to be watching it or the people that's not going to be in the arena at the time that match is going to happen because they probably gonna put it on before the Battle Royals. So I'm just upset about it.
I'm not upset about it. But I'm more of the thinking of, I think WWE learned from the mistake of last year of having the Cruiserweight match being the first match on the pre-show. And now a year later, neither former WWE superstar part of WWE, that's why they're former WWE superstars, they're upset having their match being the first one on the pre-show. Barely anybody in the stadium to watch. And I'm sure other reasons for Neville. But still, that being the main thing, not getting the WrestleMania payday because being on the pre-show, because you're not in the DVD, you don't get royalties. You have this big, long tournament that you do take pride in, NXT, or not NXT, but 205 Live has been more entertaining to me. I've actually watched more often. I've actually watched 205 Live more than I've watched NXT in the past 2 months. So that'll tell you for me how much I've enjoyed the 205 live show, and especially with the GM and his personality and everything is really entertaining to me, and I really have enjoyed it. So to have the culmination, the ending of this big tournament, to crown a new cruiserweight champion at WrestleMania 34, and you have it on the pre-show, I'm sorry, I don't like that either. I'm maybe not upset as Blue and others, but I do think it was a missed opportunity because you wanted to show more. You wanted to show what these superstars are, and how I've been saying is let them shine over on 205 Live and let that be their home. They don't have to be on Raw or SmackDown. And yet you're still going to have them on the pre-show. I would rather have The Bar and Braun Strowman with mystery partner be on pre-show, and then another match to have the Women's Battle Royal and this Cruiserweight Championship match in the finals of a tournament on the main card, and let those two matches, which aren't bad matches, but whatever. I mean, you have to make hard decisions, tough decisions. Matches are going to go on the pre-show. Not all are going to make on the main card. The only way they all make it on the main card is you don't have a gosh darn pre-show. That's the only other way, and WWE, they're not going to do that. So it's unfortunate. I agree with Blue and Kyron that I wish it was on the main card, but if be what it be, we move on, live our lives. But for me, I'm actually going to predict. Mustafa Ali. I'm going to predict Mustafa Ali to win and become the new cruiserweight champion. Let's head into the main card here. Excuse me. And the first match I want to predict is certainly going to be a doozy. Raw Women's Championship match. Alexa Bliss one-on-one facing Nia Jax for friends there. We'll throw it to Kyron. Who do you have winning this one-on-one?
Nia Jax, because that's how the storyline's been going. I'm disappointed in WWE for a few reasons with this match. One, I'm part of the camp that says this should be Sasha and Bayley should have this match for the title because that's going to be a better match. Two, I think this is going to be a squash match. Three, the fact that they're going the storyline route of basically a high school drama, basically of someone being bullied. Come on, you're better than that. And what else? And that's a huge problem if you ask me. Why would I want to sit through this storyline? And then you got Mickie James over there who ran a storyline that got a bunch of controversy where she was made fun of for being fat, even though she had a normal size, a normal body. Now all of a sudden to do the same thing to Nia Jackson, I'm supposed to care. I mean, I'm not gonna like Nia's promo on Monday wasn't, I actually enjoyed it, but I really don't care about this match. I got Nia winning in about 2 minutes. That's my main prediction. But I also can see Nia beating Alexa so badly and get disqualified, and then Carmella comes down and catches in. I can see either one of those happening.
Once again, Kyron hits the nail on the head. Now for me though, I mean, I agree that Sasha and Bayley should have this match, but I also think that Alexa earned it. You know what I'm saying? She has been champion for a long time now. It was like 6, 7, 8 months. I don't know, but it's been a while. So I think she earned it to have this match, even though she's going to drop the title to Nia Jax. And I'm hoping for a squash match, which I think is going to be, you know what I'm saying, because the storyline, as Kyron was saying, is dumb. With the whole Mickie James in there is dumb. I want it over with. I want Nia Jax to go in there, Samoan drop, leg drop, 1, 2, 3, and we're good to go. I'm happy with that. And that's my prediction. Now, with the and then another thing with Kyron, see, Kyron, this is why I like you, man. Talking about Carmella going in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a whole discussion because when we're going to get to the SmackDown Women's title, I'm like, Carmella with this briefcase. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we already know Asuka's winning that match. But, Carmella's not good. We cannot have Carmella be the first women's Money in the Bank winner and not win the title. And if Asuka is the SmackDown Women's Champion, she's not going to win the title over there. So, it's gonna be crazy if she comes out on this match on the Raw's Women's Title match. If I see Carmella run out with that briefcase, I'm gonna go insane. Okay, you gonna see me on my live stream running around my house because it's gonna be crazy. So
might as well say it right now, everybody definitely better be watching Blue on his channel, Blue X Demon X, during his live stream during this match, let alone the other one, because hey, I don't think it's a foregone conclusion of Asuka winning the WWE SmackDown Live Women's Championship. We might as well just merge this into once. We're talking about Carmella. My prediction for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship match is I have Charlotte Flair retaining the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I have Carmella cashing in. You do not, I repeat, you do not have your first ever Miss Money in the Bank unsuccessfully cash in her damn briefcase. You just don't do that. That would be the stupidest shit you've ever done in your WWE lives. You have her first ever Miss Money in the Bank, and you have her cash in, whether it's WrestleMania, whether it's Backlash, whether it's goddamn Survivor Series. I don't give a shit. Whatever pay-per-view you have her cashing in, and you don't have her cash in successfully, that would be some dumb shit. Because why? Tell me why would WWE have what? Even if it wasn't Carmella, even if it wasn't, that one that I'm a big fan of, whether it was somebody else, whatever, and whoever, and it's the first ever inaugural, and you have that individual cash in unsuccessfully. That's, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much of it. Maybe I'm just being too fanboy about it. But I just don't feel that would be right to have your first ever Miss Money in the Bank cash in unsuccessfully. So if everybody be too much in a hoopla and losing their dang minds, if she did cash in on Asuka because we can't have Asuka be defeated by Carmella, that would be a gosh darn travesty. I mean, we can't have that shit happening. So we have Charlotte Flair, get the names right. Charlotte Flair retain the championship, and then Carmella cashing in on her. I know Mountie, who is unable to join us tonight, he is working late, doing some overtime, making that money. He has always been saying, and on the record, that he does think the cash-in will happen during the Raw Championship or after, and that's what's going to be happening. So kudos to him being the first one, because when I first heard it from him, I just didn't believe it. Now, I know I'm wearing red tonight. I'm not wearing it for the Raw brand. I'm actually wearing it on our Tiger Woods and the Masters. Good luck to Tiger. But I just really, really, really hope that if Carmella does successfully able to cash in, first off, does successfully then cash in and win the championship over Charlotte. To be quite honest, though, just to be honest, because I am this kind of guy, I would love to see reactions from people if Asuka won and then Carmella cashed in successfully. Now, that would I would just be smiling, sitting back here, just arms crossed, reading these reactions, reading these tweets, seeing these videos, Blue X Demon X and others going crazy and yelling at people and swearing up and down and going crazy and nuts. I'll be just like, cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's happened. I do think Charlotte's going to retain. Carmella's going to cash in. Blue will not need to go crazy. And Carmella, I'll be the one going crazy because Carmella's going to be winning the championship. And Carmella and then Charlotte can have a feud for a couple months. And then Asuka, they're in there for moving forward from there. I didn't mean to stop you, Kyron. You may speak.
Well, since we're on the SmackDown Women's Championship, Asuka's going to win. Now, I understand you love Carmella, and there's no problem with that, Steve. But I think putting her, casting on the Raw Women's Championship works better for a lot of people because Charlotte versus Asuka is a legitimate big money match. Why would you try to wreck that in any way? And yeah, I don't. And like I said, with Asuka winning, I do not want to see Carmella in Asuka streak because you look at the people who failed and she ends the streak. No disrespect whatsoever. I mean, I understand that their plans to do Ronda Rousey versus Asuka next year, but I think a better idea would have Asuka win the title, beat Ronda at SummerSlam, have Ember Moon win the Royal Rumble next year. Then you do Asuka versus Ember Moon at WrestleMania. Ember Moon ends the streak and takes the title because that's long-term storyline from NXT. Ultimate Redemption, she lost twice. That's just what I would do. But because I like to look at far ahead. But
you really think Asuka's gonna hold that streak for a whole nother year, though?
Yes.
Man, that's a. I don't know about a whole year with Asuka streak, but I think that I'm sorry, but I don't think Carmella should cash in on Asuka. It's just I don't think it's good. It will be insane, yes, but I think it'll be bad business if Carmella cashed in on Asuka. I think that's just okay. If she's gonna lose a streak, I'm sorry, but it shouldn't be Carmella. But
yeah, I respect it. I'm just thinking, hey, just think of it in WWE's mind. Now it seems like in this era, not only about as Triple H calls it the reality era, I think WWE is more in reaction era. The reactions of these surprising moments, and what would not be the biggest surprise at WrestleMania 34, beyond Bryan winning a championship again, but he's not in a championship match, happening at WrestleMania being that jaws drop, people going, what the heck's going on? Maybe people booing or doing this or whatever, reactions, big reaction if Carmella did cash in. And the heat can probably get it if she won the championship for cashing in on Asuka, the formerly undefeated Asuka, even though she did lose in a battle royal, eliminated by Eva Marie. But anyways, that happening, I think that in reaction term and in WWE in their eyes, that being people talk about above other things that happened during the show, but that being the mainstay, because that would be, gosh darn it, then that would be what WWE would do. So me thinking in as a fan of Carmella, and also as how WWE thinks of things when they're booking their matches, that could be a way that it goes. But I don't know if you can continue what you were going to say there, Blue.
No, I agree with you. It will be insanely. I'll be shocked. Like if you be watching my live stream and I see Carmella hit pin Asuka for 1, 2, 3 and win the title, my mouth will be wide open and I wouldn't move for like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Remember what happened last time WrestleMania was in the Superdome? Another streak ended, and literally our jaws dropped for a good 5 minutes. So, but and trust me, I'm surprised WWE hasn't said anything about that.
Maybe that's for a reason.
For a reason. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same level there.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna deviate. I'm picking Asuka to win because I think Charlotte and Asuka had the potential to be the greatest women's match in WrestleMania history if given the time. And I don't want Carmella's cash in to ruin that in any way.
See, in my opinion, I don't think it'll ruin it if it happens after the match. I think the only way that it ruins it if it happens during the match, right? Then if she cashes in like a la Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 31 cashing in during the Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar match there for the championship, then I'm not saying that ruined it. It didn't, but I'm just saying in equal. If
I made it
Carmella cashed in during, I mean that's the only way it ruins the Charlotte Asuka match in any way. Then so if it happens after the match and whatever happens afterwards, and Carmella cashing in, then I think it'd be fine. At least I would think so. In my mind's eye, that then it'd be okay for her then to cash in, whether successfully or unsuccessfully. I mean, could go either way, but to me, successfully there. I'm gonna let Mark Rambo, who has just joined us, chime in on what we've been talking about. Carmella cashing in, predicting the Raw Women's and SmackDown Live Women's Championship matches. So where do you stand on all of this, bro?
First of all, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. In regards to Carmella, there's absolutely no way. I don't see it happening. It would be kind of messed up if it did happen, considering we have Charlotte and Asuka, probably one of the best matches that they're going to have. It's a lot of spotlight on them. I'm cool with it. I actually don't mind it. I like it. I think Asuka's going to win that match. I think she's going to in regards to what I've heard so far, there's absolutely no way. I don't think within another year that Asuka's going to be undefeated. So I completely agreeing with you, Blue Demon. I just don't see it happening, bro. There's no possible way. There's no way that they're going to lose. I mean, no way that Asuka's going to be undefeated for another year. A whole 365 days. Like, it's just not going to work. In regards to the Raw Women's Champion, I don't know if you guys were talking about that one as well, because I heard you saying both champion. I feel like it's easy. That's Nia Jax is going to completely kill Alexa Bliss. It's not even going to work. Let's just look at the difference. Like, Nia is going to plummet like Alexa. It's just going to be easy money, easy dub. I'm excited for Nia. I don't mind her being champion. It's just who's next.
All right. Well, since I have you on the horn here, what are your predictions for the 3 pre-show matches? Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the inaugural Women's Battle Royal, and the finals of the Cruiserweight Tournament. Mustafa Ali facing off against Cedric Alexander to crown a new WWE Cruiserweight Champion.
Okay, for yesterday, I was on my boy Narcolepsy Boy, his legit wrestling podcast. You gotta make sure you guys go check that out. Go subscribe to him if you're not. I literally was saying earlier in that podcast, I don't know who's gonna win that battle royal. I really don't know. The men's battle royal, I just don't know. To be exact, I threw out Ty Dillinger just to be like, hey, like he's somebody in the match. Like I have no idea.
I thought you were like Best Writer or something.
or Broken Matt Hardy. I forgot all about him.
Yeah, but when you have a segment on Raw where you look at the trophy, that likely means you're not going to win it.
Yeah,
True.
For the most part. In the women's Royal Rumble Battle Royal, I ended up saying Sasha Banks, and I think a ton of people disagree with me on that one, considering. Yeah, I like it. Yes, exactly. A ton of people probably disagree with me because it's like, we were talking earlier, like you agree with me, Kyron. Yesterday we were saying like, Bailey and Sasha are so stuck up in their own feud that it's probably gonna mess up what they're gonna do. But I'm still going with my girl Sasha. Sasha since day one, man. You already know how it is, bro. Sasha Banks gang all day, bro. All day. But the Cruiserweight Classic final. Wait, what the fuck did I just say? Cruiserweight Classic. The Cruiserweight Championship match. That match I'm looking forward to, bro. That match is going to be good. I just wish it would be in the main card because I feel like it's not going to get the audience that it really would need, bro. Like I just know the match is going to be good. I know for a fact the match is going to be good. I'm going to just actually watch the pre-show and actually care about the pre-show just to see that Cruiserweight Championship match. That is going to be good. But I got Mustafa Ali winning that one. Mustafa Ali, I'm starting to grow on him. I like Cedric Alexander, but he's kind of stale to me as of right now. I just feel like he's been the same character for so long. Even when we first saw him, there's nothing much that you'd be like, oh yeah, he's good other than his wrestling. Like his skills are good, but like his character overall is kind of bland to me. So I'm going with my boy Mustafa. He's just that guy right now. I'm gonna get a T-shirt if they got a T-shirt for Mustafa. Yeah, that's my guy right now. He's cool.
Yeah, we all were saying that earlier when we were predicting that match, Mark, that we all were hoping that it was going to be part of the main show. And I was been talking for weeks how I wanted the women's battle royal to be on the main card of the main show because it's the inaugural and otherwise. So, unfortunately, not all matches can make the main show. The only way to do that is not have a pre-show. So, but anyways, moving right along. Next match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships: Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar, facing off against Braun Strowman and somebody.
Braun Strowman.
I was choosing. Yeah, Braun and Brains, Brains and Braun. Anyways, we'll start with you, Mark Rambo. Who do you have as Braun Strowman's tag team partner? You have winning the match.
I feel like even if it was a handicap match, Braun Strowman is still catching the dub. The Bar is still gonna get these hands. It's just like it's kind of obvious. And I heard that Bobby Lashley was going to be or his partner. Originally, it was Rey Mysterio. I heard it's Bobby Lashley now. If it's Bobby Lashley, then that's easy, man. That is too obvious, bro. You cannot tell me right now that Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman will lose to the Bar. That's like Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman weight combined is like a ton. Like they're huge, bro. So I got Braun and Brain. If it's even Braun and Brain, I'm still going with Braun and Brain. But I'm going with Braun Strowman. That's a dub.
All right, Blue. Who do you have as the tag partner, and who do you have winning the match?
I also think it's going to be Bobby Lashley, but I think I'm gonna go a different route with it. I think the what's going to happen is like they're gonna be tag partners, but something's going to happen in the middle of the match to set up a feud. I think that'd be a better scenario for me to have Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman go at it 1-on-1. So I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley as his partner. I'm gonna go with the Bar winning because Braun and Bobby can't get on the same page and sets up a feud, and I think it'll be better for me. So that's my prediction.
All right, Kyron.
Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe will beat the Bar. Joe. Come on. I mean, they literally can't have Joe off the card for the second straight year. And I think they'll beat the Bar, and they're going to hold the titles for a long, long time. Hey, it's time for me to go more into fantasy booking. I would have them win the titles, hold them for a long time, and then come Survivor Series, they do champions versus champions again. I would make it so that the Bludgeon Brothers or the Arts of Pain had the SmackDown Tag Team titles, so we can get Braun and Joe versus the Bludgeon Brothers or Braun and Joe versus the Arts of Pain. But I'm picking Braun and Joe to win.
All right, and for me, for the tag team partner, I have Big Show. I have Braun Strowman, and the Big Show is the tag team partner. He has signed a new contract with WWE, have him in the match there. And again, I don't have them winning the tag titles because, sorry, Big Show, you don't need a title now anymore. But I'm going with the Bar to retain the Raw Tag Team Championships, and I have the Big Show as Braun Strowman's partner because why not? You know, you need somebody officially to get a chance to take team titles. Braun being at WrestleMania card. And then you can have Braun Strowman being upset on the Raw after Kurt Angle being like, you forced me to have a partner, so I just showed Big Show, this and that. And now, you can have that little tension between Braun Strowman and Kurt Angle in a sense because of that, because Angle making Braun choose partner, having to have somebody to actually have this match. Otherwise, I don't think they're even going to make it a handicap match because they really have been saying on commentary that Kurt Angle said or management said or WWE making Braun Strowman have a tag team partner. He cannot have this match unless he has a set paid tag team partner. If he does not have a tag team partner, he does not get a chance to the Raw Tag Team Championships. Essentially, he's not on the card to that. So I have a Big Show as his partner, and I have the Bar retaining. Moving and marching right along, United States Championship champion Randy Orton facing off against the glorious Bobby Roode, Modern Day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev. They're in the Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. For me, I'm going to predict first. I'm going with Modern Day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, winning the WWE United States Championship. A guy that I've been saying that he had a great run as WWE champion. Don't laugh, Blue. And now, keeping him relevant, giving him someone high up there on the card, winning the United States Championship. That in its own right, with Modern Day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal winning the United States Championship. That moment to me will be glorious. So let's move on to somebody else in their prediction. Let's start with Kyron Chase. Who do you have winning the U.S. title?
Well, first off, Stephen, disgusted you said that Jinder Mahal had a great title reign when he had no good matches besides the win. He lost the title to AJ, and he had cut the same boring promo over and over again. Now, moving on to my prediction. No, Mark. I told you this but time and time again why you're wrong. Now, I'm going to go with the only person that matters in this match. Rusev Day. It's Rusev Day every day. On the day
I don't mind Rusev Day. I don't mind
Rusev Day. Why is that? I'll be honest. I couldn't care less about this match if we added Rusev. As a matter of fact, I would have argued for that being a pre-show because I couldn't.
I'm sorry, but that's why I said Rusev the way I did when I was mentioning the participants in the match.
I'm gonna look at everyone. Randy Orton, born as a babyface. Bobby Roode, boring as a babyface. Jinder Mahal, boring period.
Hey.
I'm not, and
what?
Rusev. Now you got Rusev on the other hand, who's more charismatic than everyone else in this match. He's the most popular person than everyone else. He's selling the most merchandise. So you put the title on him, and plus, from what I heard, he asked for his release, and they put him in this match to stop him from leaving. So you put the title on him, let the Rusev Day money roll in, and you make good profit. That's smart business. Plus, you give it to the only man that really matters in this match. So I'm going with Rusev because that's really who should get the title.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyra, but what was the original plan for Rusev? I heard that WWE wanted to just throw him part of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and the only reason they have him part of the United States Championship is because of the merch sales, which is good on him. Rusev is entertaining. I'm not going to take that away from him. But the fact that WWE just throwing him in this match to reward him for having those high merch sales does not automatically equate also he's going to be winning the championship. They'll be in the match. Doesn't mean he could. So ranking the four superstars there in that match, Rusev to me would be number 4. You can see it. There you go. Number 4. Fourth option to win the U.S. Championship at WrestleMania. Number 1 being Jinder Mahal. Number 2 being Randy Orton. Number 3 being Bobby Roode. And number 4 being the guy named Rusev. So we'll certainly see how things go down. Let's go over to Blue so he can give his official prediction while Kyron stares into my soul over there. Blue, who do you have winning the U.S. title?
I just want to go through my webcam and choke you right now, Steve.
Thank you, Blue.
Number 4. Do you know?
I don't agree with the number 4. I give you that. I don't agree with the number 4.
I know tomorrow's my birthday, but it's also Rusev Day.
Oh, happy birthday!
Every day,
Sunday.
every day, every
Sunday's
day,
also
every day
Rusev
is
Day.
Rusev Day.
So I don't understand where you coming from with this blasphemy.
Like Stephen A. Smith.
Only thing I see,
I was about to say
Kyron,
the same thing.
you the man, because as always, you are perfectly correct with everything you said. And I just want to take everything you just said, and I don't want to repeat it, but I just want everybody to just go ahead and rewind the video real quick that's watching on demand. Rewind it, listen to what Kyron said word for word, and that's exactly my thoughts. Okay. Steve, you crazy. Okay.
Let me put my 2 cents in here.
Yeah, my birthday, when it comes up here in 20 days on April 25th, Rusev Day is canceled for one day. On April 25th, 2018, my 30th birthday, Rusev Day
every day
has to be done for a day, for one day.
Every day.
Let me put my 2 objections in here real quick. So we look like we got a 2-on-2 right here. We got 2 modern day Maharaja fans. And we got 2 Rusev Day fans. Personally, I like both of them. But if I want to be honest with you, my boy Jinder Mahal has the sauce right now. He has the sauce.
Mark, as one of your best friends, I want to ask you, seriously, no joking whatsoever, why do you like Jinder Mahal? Now, after everything I've said, how his promo is usually the same and his match is usually the same, they all been boring, why do you like Jinder Mahal?
Let me explain to you. There's like this thing you get when you're in the presence of the modern day Maharaja. You feel me? There's like this yo, I respect him as a man type of feeling. You know, like this man pulls up, and we was talking yesterday, Malik. Kyron. In WrestleMania, my boy Malik said it himself. Or no, it's Mountie. My bad, Mountie. He is going to pull up in an elephant. That is what he's gonna do. Don't you remember he said that, Mountie? Kyron? He's pulling up in an elephant, bro. And I'm telling you, you will see me rip off this shirt. Modern day Maharaja. That man has the sauce. He is winning and he is pinning the champion. He is going to pin Randy Orton. The last person I expect to win is Bobby Roode. This is mine in order. Jinder Mahal, Rusev Day, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode is just so irrelevant to me right now. I could care less about the man.
And
my boy Jinder.
Instead of what I've been saying with Jinder and with Rusev, I have in my official prediction beyond Jinder Mahal winning, I have Jinder pinning Rusev for the win. You know, they are learning him because he has the high merch sales, but he's also going to be winning this match, being the one to take the fall, being the one to take the pin, laying his back, look up at the ceiling, take the 1, 2, 3.
What do you have against Rusev, Steve? Why do you hate the man so much?
I like Rusev.
Dude, I'm just saying, I'm ready to get those tweets from Blue and from Kyrie.
My God.
If Rusev wins, but I just think that it's going to be Jinder and Rusev is going to be taking the pin and moving on to things in his future. So, I mean,
modern day Maharaja. I remember that.
The modern day failure.
Elephant man. That's what we're going to call him now. He going to pull up in an elephant. Rusev pulling up with a tank. It's a wrap. It is over. Those going to be the top, the best entrances of the night.
Jinder should just pull up in that limo that he had.
That too, but he pulling up in an elephant. They're going
to be like JBL and that stuff.
They're going to have the great they're going to have Jinder Mahal's music playing, and it's going to be an elephant coming out through the little curtain. You're just going to see his nose.
Mark, when you almost said the great Khali, I would have had to strangle you next time I see you saying that.
I honestly was about to say the great Khali. I'm not even gonna lie.
Now I can stomach Jinder Mahal, but when you use the great Khali, he's that guy too. The one who, how can you be that guy when you can't walk, you can't talk, and you can't wrestle?
He don't need you see that oversized hand he has?
If the only thing you can do right is chop someone, and even then it looked terrible, then you obviously didn't have a good career. I mean, that's the reason why you look at the worst world titles reigns of all time, Khali is usually number one, and Jinder Mahal follows right after him late now.
Nope, Jinder Mahal is that guy. Y'all are asleep. What are you? Jinder Mahal is that guy. I'm telling you, bro. He's gonna have 2-time WWE Heavyweight Championship under his resume when the next year, and he's gonna be US.
Exactly.
He's going to be champion next year. I'm calling it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I am calling it. Jinder Mahal is that guy.
And
next year, if he's at Mania, I'm gonna be champion.
He could go over to Raw with, with the Superstar Shakeup and whatever, and win the Universal Championship. Have Jinder Mahal be the one to defeat Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I will proudly root for Roman Reigns.
Jinder Mahal, don't sleep on the modern day Maharaja, my guy.
I'm talking honestly, Jinder Mahal, his title reign was pretty dang good. I put it in the top 10 of WWE Championship title reigns.
Steve, explain. As your friend, explain.
Come on. How you not see how Jinder Mahal, being someone that came from absolutely nowhere, someone
3MB, man,
status, giving the shot out of nowhere, winning number one contendership, being paired with the Singh brothers, and then beating Randy Orton at WWE Backlash and winning the championship, and people being shocked and all. I wasn't shocked and all. I was a little bit surprised, but hey, Jinder deserved it. And then as the weeks went on, as the months went on in his title reign, and with each and every title match that he had, to me, he showed that he got better and better and better. And there's a reason WWE gave him the shot. There's a reason he became WWE champion. There's a reason he had to give it modern day Maharaja, because he is that dang good. And he is, to me, top 10 WWE title reigns in WWE history as WWE champion.
And there's a reason that they took the title off of him. They gave the AJ.
There's always a reason. There's always a reason. He's not going to hold the title forever. I mean, I love Jinder Mahal, but he wasn't going to be WWE champion forever. Someone's going to take the title off him. I know that. I knew that was coming at some point. And you have AJ Styles being the one taking it off him. What does that show about Jinder Mahal, Kyron? You have AJ Styles be the one to take in the title off Jinder Mahal. If you think Jinder Mahal's title reign was so sucky, you would have thought that anybody should take the title off Jinder Mahal. But they had AJ Styles, who you say, Kyron, is one of the best in WWE.
Who everyone says. It was so terrible. And it's like I said, you guys you have never given me one good reason why it was a good reign. I've given you the fact that SmackDown ratings went down. Creative was terrible. Now, that's not his fault, but creative was terrible as well. He had 0 good matches. Heck, you talk about he got better. He brought Shinsuke Nakamura to his worst match. What are you talking about he got better? Where did you see better? I saw a terrible Punjabi prison match. Him had the same match with Orton 2 months in a row where he had the same finish. And then he repeated the same finish against Nakamura and had his worst match.
I'm sorry. That's just the way that he was supposed to be booked as a heel, as having the Singh brothers there. He's going to be winning in those heel.
Yes, Steve.
Because that's not the way you Steve. Everything has to be clean. Oh, if AJ Styles isn't in the title match, title champions, they're for shit, aren't they, Kyron? Oh, I'm sorry.
I never said that.
And to be quite honest, I do say that Jinder Mahal, for me, is ranked higher than AJ Styles' W title rank.
Oh, never mind. We're going to that's the time.
Steve, hold up, man. What are you talking about, Steve? I was kind of going with you there for a second, but then you done messed up.
Hold up.
Seriously.
Hold up.
He sounds good, but seriously, Jinder Mahal's title reign, especially if he has another title reign, whether it's
going to be good,
I'm waiting for WWE Championship. But saying that's what his gimmick was. That was with what he was supposed to with the Singh brothers. He goes win that way, and it was supposed to piss the fans off because he's a gosh darn heel. Come on,
but that's different between
that's why those matches ended the way they did. You may not like that, I understand that, but that was the point. That was what WWE was trying to do, and that's why I say his reign was pretty dang good because it went the way that it was supposed to go. And with AJ Styles being the one taking the title off of him, which, as even Kyron just said, just not just Kyron, it's everybody that says AJ Styles is the best in WWE or overall as a wrestler. Having AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, defeating Maharaja Jinder Mahal for said WWE Championship, to me shows that WWE believes that Jinder Mahal's title reign was better than what most believe.
Steve, you were on the money today, man. I respect you as a man.
I'm gonna shoot that down with one comment. Give me one match Mahal had better than the match AJ lost the title to Cena in. Go. None. Because
get him.
Randy. Mark.
Kill him, Connor. Kill him.
The match Cena and Styles had the Royal Rumble was the best main roster match of 2017. Not a single match
Tell him.
Mahal had can even put in the top 20 of the
Get him.
NXT top 50. So don't go there. Do not.
Against Nakamura and said match where he lost the championship to AJ Styles to himself.
Yeah,
those are
the only good match he had.
Get him, Connor.
Yeah.
Get him, Connor.
Tell him, Steve. Tell him,
Shut up,
Steve.
Get him, Connor.
The only match Mahal had that was good was the match he lost title to AJ in. I repeat,
let him know.
He brought Nakamura down to Nakamura's worst match. What are you talking about?
No,
unacceptable.
Nakamura's worst match was with Baron Corbin.
Actually being something because last time I checked Nakamura, he's a little work, he's a little help there in the ring. Mahal being there in the ring with him certainly helped Nakamura's cause because what do we see now today? WWE title match. There we go.
Nakamura's worst match was with Baron Corbin, bro. That was his worst match.
Even the Baron Corbin match was not that bad.
Fix your mic, Karen. Fix your mic, Karen, so you can get him.
And that's how you know. You say, oh, he lost the title to AJ. That proves how much WWE cared about him. No, they didn't. I tell you how. If they cared that much about him, they wouldn't have had him build up the feud with Brock Lesnar for a whole 2 weeks. And then a week and a half before the show, the match, they have him drop the title. That doesn't work that way. If they truly trusted Mahal, they'd have given him that match with Lesnar, but they knew it was going to be terrible.
Corner there. If they had Jinder Mahal stay and being WWE champion and still face Brock Lesnar there at the Survivor Series and lose, not only would that show on credibility to the WWE Universe for him being champion, that's why they decided to have things changed up and switched up and having a week WWE sometimes.
And then you talk about, I got mad because of the same finish. I had no problem with the Hill cheating. Look at the Miz. He cheats to win, but he doesn't have the same finish every single match. Now, and then to prove it, you can go to my Backlash 2016 review. I actually was fine with AJ winning the title from Ambrose by cheating because I said he's a heel.
Research.
And I'm okay with a heel cheating to win. What I don't like is literally RKO, Sings get involved, getting back, take out Sings, Colossus. RKO, Sings get involved, take out Sings, Colossus.
Every time. Same thing.
Since SummerSlam, Kinshasa, Sings get involved, knock out Sings, Colossus, match ends. You gave me the same finish for 3 matches, and you think, and I'm not talking about cheating, I'm talking about literally copy and paste the same finish, and you think I'm not going to complain about that?
Control V.
Hey, what we ain't going to acknowledge is, even without the Singh brothers, bro, Jinder Mahal still put in that work. Yo, look at him. This man was a nobody, bro.
He still is a nobody.
3MB. Yeah. No, bro. That man was ass. I'm sorry. He was booty cheeks, bro. He was booty cheeks.
He was the worst part of 3MB back then, and he has the least amount of charisma and the least amount of wrestling ability of the 3. Now
and check this out, and look at all of them, but even Heath Slater, all 3 of them are doing good.
Heath Slater,
he got kids. He got kids.
And you know that one storyline.
Hey, Blue, here's main event for SummerSlam. Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, WWE champion.
That one Heath Slater storyline. When he was a free agent and worked to get that contract, culminating at Backlash, was better than any storyline Mahal had as WWE champion. Ooh. And
I disagree. I completely disagree.
You mean with racist Japanese jokes? Ooh. I rest my case.
Mic drop.
Okay, we want to be like that. So let me get this straight. Even you scratch out the racist Japanese jokes. I mean, that was kind of obviously kind of fucked up. We get it. Like, kind of fucked up. But yeah, no. Take that, exclude that. You're gonna tell me right now, Jinder Mahal, his storyline was not better than Heath Slater's "I got kids" free agent. Help me, somebody.
It wasn't, because at least with Heath Slater's "I got kids," even though I started off saying this is stupid, I warmed up to it because of the charm and the ability.
Wait, check this out. You gonna say Jinder Mahal? You gonna say Jinder Mahal?
Don't worry, Blue.
Like, you gonna love him. Watch.
Listen, I'm not a negative person, but until he shows me something, I have no reason to say good job. Until he gives me a reason to, and I've been having.
Jinder Mahal. Remember that name, Jinder Mahal.
But you want to see something, you're going to see it at WrestleMania when Jinder Mahal wins the United States Championship.
He's gonna hit you with one of
He's
these.
the one to almost carry the other three in said US Championship match and become the new WWE United States Championship. All over there, cheerleader blue, laughing over there. But
I never heard one of these, man. I never heard of a match where the worst participant in the match is the one that carries it. I'm looking at Rusev not only from a personal standpoint, from a business standpoint. It makes the most money off Rusev.
You want to talk about business standpoint? To be quite honest, 100% a business standpoint, best winner is Glorious Bobby Roode. But
it's not.
In the end, Monday Jinder Mahal will be winning said championship.
Maharaja, baby.
I'm gonna give Jinder Mahal this one credit. He made us talk about his ass for the last 15 minutes. That's probably the only good thing he's done.
What? He put India on his back.
Mark, you say that. Mark, hold up. This is how you know that India, and I'm glad I was hoping someone would bring that up. You do realize that the Indian tour, the tour they're supposed to do, got relegated to one show because Mahal was not drawn from India.
Yo,
and they knew that.
They gotta get used to.
He's
they ain't used to it, bro.
Mark, he had the title from. He had the title from May to November. May to November, and the show was in December. You mean tell me? You can't tell me he couldn't give you enough of an audience if he's the champion you say he is from May to November to have a whole tour and relegated to one show? Come on.
Think about it like this, though. Think about it like let's think about it from the business perspective then. If they really did not think Jinder Mahal was suited to be champion, why would they put the belt on him?
Let me ask you a question, Mark. I can go that to so many people. How many champions have we had that shouldn't have been champions? Let's see. You had Diesel had the title for nearly a year, and business went down in '95. Sid was a terrible champion. You had Sid. I'm not denying he was good. But if you look, like I said, look at the business. '95 is the worst year in WWE history, and who held the title for that just about the entire year? He did. And house shows went down. With Mahal, you got Mahal. You can say, oh, they trust him not to put the title on him. Yeah, but they rushed it. Here's what they should have done with Mahal. They should have gave him the U.S. title first and built him up. Not throw him in the WWE title picture just like that. That's not how you build up a heel. If they had built him up well and I saw improvement and then he took the title, I'd have been okay with it. But the fact you rushed it on the mic or in the ring, and it showed.
You are on my man Jinder Mahal's Jimmy, man. You are on his Jimmy. Jinder Mahal is that guy.
You the one on this Jimmy.
You know what he's talking about.
You the one on
He's the guy. He is the man, and at WrestleMania will become the United States champion.
Jinder Mahal is not winning. Rusev Day. We've been talking about Jinder Mahal for 20 minutes now. Okay.
Yeah. Let's move
the F on. Jinder is not hitting everybody. And he's gonna lose. And Rusev Day, every day, he's gonna win the title.
Jinder Mahal, remember the name.
Blue and Kyron better be ready for those tweets when Jinder does win. All right, let's finally move along to other matches that are happening at WrestleMania. You know, the way that we've been talking about the United States title match, maybe since the modern day Maharaja is in this match, maybe it should be the main event. But moving on, we're going to go on to the Intercontinental Championship match. We got some of those in the triple threat defending the championship against Seth Rollins and that guy named Finn Balor. They're for the Intercontinental Championship. So, you know where I'm going? I'm going with Seth Rollins to win because no way, no how, Miz is leaving WrestleMania with the Intercontinental. Like, Randy Orton's not leaving the U.S. Championship. So, I'm going with Seth Rollins, Shield member, getting the dub. Let's go to Blue. Who do you have winning the Intercontinental Championship triple threat match?
I agree. I think the Miz is definitely not winning that. Retaining the title, he had the kid, so he's gonna be with, take a little time off. But it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna win between Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, especially with I think Dean is supposed to be coming back here soon. So I don't know if they're gonna throw him back with Seth Rollins or do the Shield thing again. But I'm gonna go with Finn Balor because it's long overdue. The man should have won back the Universal title, but that's a whole different conversation. But at least give the man an Intercontinental title. You know what I'm saying? I think hopefully he comes out like in all white to just complete the Power Ranger set. And I'll be happy. Just give him the title. I'm going with Finn Balor.
All right, Kyron, I know you're talking while I was talking, but who do you have winning here in this match?
I wasn't talk. I didn't mean to talk while you talking. I think I was scratching my head. My mic picked up.
Okay.
Here's who I'm picking. I'm picking Seth Rollins to win because with Finn Balor, I mean, I think you can do a great feud between those two for the IC title. Because with Miz, he just had a baby. You know, he's going up to shoot a movie. No point in having the title on him. Oh yeah, congratulations to him and Maurice, by the way. But I just feel like, Rollins, give him the title. You can do a great feud. Hey, you can add Ambrose and turn Ambrose heel, have him and Rollins feud for the title. That's 2 feuds I just gave for 1 W. And to complete the Power Rangers set, he already wore white, so why not go green?
Hey, I got my boy Finn winning this one. Finn is gonna catch the dub, fellas. The Miz is gonna take some time, and he's gonna go back home, right? Go back home with Maurice, which he did an excellent job on finding and having a relationship with, because she is a very beautiful lady. He's gonna go back, right? He's gonna chill with her, right? And check this out. Seth Rollins. I don't even think Seth Rollins. I think honestly Seth Rollins. I feel like this match particularly is the right fit for him, because there's too much going on to throw Seth Rollins in the main event. Like just instantly. Oh yeah, triple threat match. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins. Like no.
Yeah, Mark, did you turn your camera off real quick and smoke something or sniff something? Because you all right over there, man? You good? We Gucci? We here?
I'm Gucci, bro. I'm
you
excited.
Good?
I'm
okay. Go ahead. My bad. My bad for interrupting. Continue.
I'm just super hyped.
I'm gonna just drink my juice. Go ahead and continue.
Your red Solo cup. Yeah. So I got Finn wearing that. He's gonna come out in like a purple attire, maybe like a different, like a Crayola box. But he's Finn. Yeah, he's winning. My boy Finn is catching this. Like how you do it with the little. Yeah, that's how you do it, right?
All right. Well, there's for the Intercontinental Championship. Moving right along here to the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. We got the Usos facing up against the New Day against the Bludgeon Brothers. Therefore, the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles will start with Blue X, Steven X. Who do you have winning there in that triple threat?
I got the Usos, man, because the Usos is the hottest tag team on any channel right now. And the Usos deserve it. They've deserved it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So this is finally their moment, and they're gonna have it. And the Usos are gonna walk out of there still your tag team champions. That's my 2 cents.
Darren?
One-ish, baby. The Usos are definitely winning because they deserve it. They've been the best tag team in WWE for the last year. And they've never been on the main card of WrestleMania. Even if you want to take them on Raw and give the title to the Bludgeon Brothers, give the Usos their moment on the main card for the first time. Have them by pinning one of the members of the New Day, and then have them drop titles to the Bludgeon Brothers on SmackDown. I mean, but I'm going to go with the Usos.
All right, Mark Rambo.
Day 1-ish, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say. Usos are gonna catch the dub, fellas. We all know that. It's gonna be one good match. It's gonna be a very, very good match. Like a very good match. Like you might not want to miss this match, because any Usos New Day match for the most part has been spectacular. And to top that, the Bludgeon Brothers is looking kind of saucy, but I think they're about to get the sauce in a minute. They're about to, they're up to something. I feel like they're gonna be tag team champions in a couple of pay-per-views, maybe. A couple of months after Mania. They're definitely gonna have call-ups and everything. It's gonna be an interesting couple of months after Mania. It's gonna be an interesting post-Mania, let's say that. But I got Usos winning that all day. All day.
Well, this time was the second easiest one to predict in the whole WrestleMania card, because I had the Bludgeon Brothers winning the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, because it seems like that's where they're going from there. So I had the Bludgeon Brothers winning there. The Usos getting their rematch at Backlash, and then Bludgeon Brothers moving forward from there. The New Day can split up whenever WWE feels like doing that. Finally, and get rid. The New Day, they've been interesting, funny, cool to me, but it's kind of gotten stale over time. Just getting down Brian Durson going now. But hopefully then they can split up Big E and other things forward from there. No, I see Raunchy Mikey's here.
Raunchy.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear me?
Loud and clear, bro.
What's going on, guys? I just want to start out this for a second saying, fuck Jinder Mahal. There is no goddamn way he is winning that title.
Let's go.
Thank you, Jesus.
Not winning the fucking title. It is going to be Rusev, baby. It's going to be Rusev Day all day. Fuck Jinder Mahal. That's all
Jinder
I got.
Mahal is going to be champion.
Mark, stop this bullshit. You know you're talking bullshit. You know shit is literally flying. I love you, man, but shit is literally flying out of your mouth right now, dude.
Oh, Mike, I miss you, bro.
Fuck.
Well, I'm
Jinder Mahal.
certainly going to be interesting his reaction when Jinder does win the United States Championship at WrestleMania 34 this Sunday on the WWE Network. Moving right along, we'll go with the SmackDown management. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon tag team against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win, they are reinstated for SmackDown Live. If not, they are still fired from SmackDown Live. They may probably go over to Monday Night Raw. My prediction is Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon to get the win. So let's start off with Kyron Chase. Who do you have winning in this tag team match?
You know, you look at the storyline and automatically say, well, you can't keep KO and Sammy fired, so they obviously got to win. But you can't have Daniel Bryan lose his return match, especially in the same building he won a WWE title in just 4 years ago. So I'm going to have to go with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, and I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will go to Raw.
Blue?
I agree. Once again, Kyron always on point. There's no way Daniel Bryan is losing this match. I'm more excited just to see him back in the ring and wrestling. I am so happy for him to, to get back in the wrestling ring and do what he loves, and I'm so happy for him. And I just can't wait to see him in there doing what he does best. And I think they're going him and Shane McMahon is gonna win, and those two other guys are definitely packing their bags and going to Raw.
Mark?
You see, I want my boy Big Bry. I want him to win. Big D Bryan, that's my guy. But I don't want KO and Sami Zayn to leave, bro. That would just make SmackDown even worse, bro. They're already considered the D show. So, why would you even think about putting them to Raw? Raw is stacked. Raw is literally packed with star talent. And it's SmackDown has got the scraps, whatever was left over from the draft. Oh yeah, you could get Heath Slater, he was irrelevant at the time. Geez, golly, SmackDown, don't be stupid. I'd rather see. This is what I would rather see happen. Honestly, I would rather see something happen between Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan, which makes them maybe go back and forth. Maybe shit didn't go out as planned when they're wrestling, and they kind of go at it, maybe possibly just not punching each other, but yo, what the hell went on now? And then 1, 2, 3, Kevin Owens kind of sits up from behind and does a little dirty pin or whatever, and maybe that happens. But I just do not want to see them go, bro. I don't know who's gonna win. Actually, fuck that. I actually do know who's going to win. Daniel Bryan is going to win. But unfortunately, bye-bye, Kevin Owens.
And for me, I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon for the win. And you see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going over to Monday Night Raw. Next, for the mixed tag team match, we have Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey facing off against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. I'll let Blue go first for this one. Who you have winning in this mixed tag match and why?
I give 2 F's who wins this match. Honestly, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm sorry, I don't care. But we already know it's gonna be Ronda and Kurt Angle. Well, for me anyway, it's gonna be Ronda. I'm just more I don't know, man. I'm on the Ronda train, but I just want to see her wrestle against somebody that can actually wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Her and Stephanie ain't gonna be wrestling. Okay, so until I see Ronda in an actual match, I can care less about anything else she does until I actually see her in a ring with somebody that can wrestle. So I'm gonna go with Ronda and Kurt Angle for this one, and I'm not really excited for it. So that's it for me.
All right, Karen.
I am picking Ronda and Kurt as well because I really don't care. We all know they wouldn't that with Ronda being that biggest signing in a long time, they're not gonna risk making her look stupid. Her first match. But what I said last night on Malik's podcast is that I can give Ronda leeway with her mic skills because obviously she's not gonna be that good on the mic. She's nervous. I understand that. But what I will fault her on is the fact that when Stephanie put her through a table Monday, she sold it absolutely terribly. Even if you can't cut a promo, you had to know how to sell. Because I don't care how bad you are on the mic. If you can't sell, which is one of the first things you learn, that's when I have a problem.
See, this is where I kind of have to disagree. Because what you don't understand is this is completely new to her, bro. Like, imagine if you were like in Ronda's position, everybody's expecting you to be on point. Like, you supposed to just go on there and just whoop ass, bro. And you can't even cut a promo. Like, that's kind of nervous. It's like nerve-wracking, bro.
But Mark, bro, I said that I can give her leeway with the promos. But if you can't take a bump or sell right, that's when I have a problem.
She's used to beating the shit out of people.
All right, this isn't UFC anymore, though. She's learning how to bump. You have to learn how to sell. Heck, last year, like I said, at the Internet Darlings show last year, Grim put JD to a table and he sold it.
That's Grim. This is not Ronda Rousey.
And you're learning.
All right, I gotta say something. Honestly, dude, fucking Ronda Rousey. I love her to death. I've been following her since UFC days. I've watched UFC religiously. But here's the thing. When that fucking happened, I swear to God, she fucking sold that shit like she would need to take a shit. She was covering her stomach. Any one of us right now could literally be on our backs, hold our backs, and go, fuck! But she didn't do that. She literally was holding her stomach like she had fucking tummy ache. I love Ronda, but shit, Karen, that was fucking trash. And I hope that she really improves. I'm sorry, Mark, but that was fucking trash. I hate that shit. That pissed me off. That was horrible. She had a fucking tummy ache. It was bullshit. She literally had to hold.
Near to it.
No, dude. Here we go. I'm gonna start right now. Oh fuck! Holy shit, Stephanie! What the fuck did you do? Fuck! You see, I sold that shit way better than Ronda. All you gotta do is hold your back, fucking scream, pump out a few tears. She fucking had a tummy ache. That's what she had. Any one of us could have done it.
And then the worst thing is she actually looked right back up at it instead of actually like looking like you're in pain, like grunting. You were looking at her like
she did.
I think she almost looked confused, like she was looking at Stephanie, like, how am I supposed to sell this?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not
even like I said, I can give her leeway with not being able to cut a promo right. Where I can't give you leeway is if you can't sell. That's when I have to. If
she's gonna sell. Give her like 2 pay-per-views from now. She's gonna be selling.
Can't even do interviews.
Oh my god. This is WrestleMania, Mark. There is no. This is the biggest show of the year. You can't make mistakes like that. I mean, understand Kurt and Triple H.
She's used to punching the skulls out of people. She's the one who wanted
to come here. She's wanted to be WWE superstar now. And
exactly.
You're trying to learn. This is what happens. You got to deal.
Like I said,
and also, Ronda Rousey, you can also have to deal with questions you get when you're doing the ESPN circuit when you're on Golic and Wingo.
Oh yeah, that was awful. I'm sorry.
That was
you get those questions. Got to be better. Got to be more prepared. And I was sadly mistaken that it didn't seem like you were prepared to do those interviews and get those questions about your loss. And even Stephanie brought up in her promo on Monday during their sit down, whatever they were doing there in the start of the Monday Night Raw show, about how she takes losses. That was interesting in its own right. But for me, I'm going Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey. Heck, I wouldn't even mind if this match kicked off the dang show on the main card. But either way, I have Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey getting the win. Now to the title match. I mean, this guy was being brought up so much when we were talking about Jinder Mahal for over 20 minutes earlier. But AJ Styles defending the WWE Championship against
Jinder Mahal is that guy.
There you go. Against Shinsuke Nakamura. You guys have winning in that WWE Championship match that doesn't include Jinder Mahal. Kyron.
Obviously, this is gonna probably be the match of the night, probably one of the matches of the year. I want AJ to win because Shinsuke won at Wrestle Kingdom 10. But I think Nakamura is going to win here. And hopefully, I'm hoping that they get Lee England Jr. to play him down to the ring because that guy's talented on the violin. He always plays Shinsuke down to the ring very well. And I mean, WWE get this. I don't even want this to be the main event because I don't want to wait 5 hours for it. But I am so excited for this match. I got Shinsuke winning. I got this going at least 25 minutes, and I got this being one of the matches of the night.
All right, Blue.
I cannot wait for this match. The entrances is gonna be dope. The stare down is gonna be insane. They could just stand in the ring for like 2 minutes, and the crowd's gonna be going chanting everything in the book. Okay, I just cannot wait. I got Nakamura winning. For everybody that watched their first match, Wrestle Kingdom 10, oh my, phenomenal. So I already let me breathe a little bit. I just can't wait. This match is gonna be a phenomenal match of the night. I can't wait. Nakamura is your new champ, and that's what I got to say about it.
All right, Mark Rambo.
I simply cannot wait for this match. People who know me, I'm sure pretty much all of you guys know, I am a huge AJ fan. Huge. And even huge is an understatement. King of Strong Style, the phenomenal one, clashing once again. Different venue, different time, different stakes. I mean, same stakes in a sense. This match is going to be amazing. I'm literally I'm going to be jumping out of my seat. The first phenomenal forearm, the first Kinshasa I see, I'm going to be going insane. I'm almost going to feel like I'm in the crowd, bro. Like, I'm going to be the loudest dude in this neighborhood. Like, I'm just going to be so excited. It's going to be ridiculous. Like, but AJ Styles is not winning. AJ Styles is going to take a break because I heard he was injured, bro. I heard he was injured, and that's usually not a good thing. I don't know if it's legit or not. I don't know if he's fine or not. But if that's the case, then Shinsuke is going to win, and AJ is going to take a little small recovery, and then I don't know what the hell is going to happen after that. But this match is going to be great.
But Mark, his thing about that injury, and I think he was injured too. But and that's why they limited a lot of his wrestling and fighting. But if the tag team match they had on Tuesday, he looked fine, and they had him in the ring. It wasn't like a quick pin and win. No, they had him in the ring for a while taking damage. So I think whatever injury he did have, I think it's not serious, or even I don't even know if he's still injured.
And for me, I have AJ Styles retaining the WWE Championship, defeating Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, heck, I've been on record also saying that if they do have a superstar shakeup, they might actually have the two champions, which probably would be Roman Reigns and AJ Styles, switch brands. Roman going to SmackDown Live, AJ Styles going to Monday Night Raw, or the Universal title on SmackDown Live, WWE title back on Raw. That's going to be interesting in its own right. Therefore, now I don't see this. I mean, I see this match being good. I am more intrigued and looking forward to the Brock Roman match, but I'm sure this AJ Styles not
we forgot about my man's Mike.
Deliver for sure.
Can Mike give some predictions? He's been asking about his predictions. Mike hasn't even predict anything.
Is that cool?
Mike.
Go ahead.
I'm cool with it.
All right, thank you. Yeah, this match is going to be absolutely phenomenal, pun intended. But the thing is, I'm kind of worried in a way because, well, actually, I feel like Shinsuke Nakamura has not been disappointing, but ever since he came on SmackDown, I just feel like his matches haven't been up to par as what we've normally seen him back then. But I think the fact is he needs a perfect partner. And of course, AJ Styles, that partner. I think this is going to tear the house down, and I think this is going to be the longest match besides the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I think this is probably going to be the longest match, and they're going to give it everything they absolutely got. It's going to be amazing, and I'm thinking if they throw a swerve, if AJ actually does retain, is AJ going to actually act a little bit heel towards the end of that match? That's the only thing I'm thinking, because at the end of SmackDown, when he patted Shinsuke's head, that was totally disrespect. I'm sorry, man. That was totally disrespect. Pat him like a dog. So that made me think, shit, man, I think something's gonna go on here. If he does retain, he turns a little bit heelish. I think it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be amazing. I absolutely cannot wait. And I think that AJ Styles is gonna win just because of that little thing. If he does a dirty heel move to win.
Well, it's nice to have you on, Ranchi. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it tonight, but
Thank you.
Near the end of the card, do you need me to run through the matches? Do you have the card in front of you? Because I was going to ask you, since you're on the horn now talking, if you wanted to run down through all the other matches in your thought process for the card.
I'm not going to make you guys sit through all that again, but the only thing I wish, or actually I wanted to say is, I feel like what was it? I forgot which WrestleMania it was that Seth Rollins cashed in on 31. I feel like, but maybe it's too predictable, but I feel like this is going to be Carmella's heist of the century.
There we go.
That would be dope. That would be dope, though. I would really like that, though.
And I think that's going to be, I'd be happy, to be honest. It'd be fucking crazy, but I'd be very, very happy if she does that and pulls the heist of the century. That's one thing I'd be very interested about, because she's been having so fucking long. They've been teasing us. They need to do something, and they need to do it now at the biggest stage of them all.
Yeah, have a cash in on Alexa Bliss after Nia destroys it. Do not ruin Charlotte and Asuka.
Yeah, I would rather see that because you can't deal with Charlotte and Asuka. Yeah, that would be crazy though. Now that would be something I think we all could remember right there. If she did it on Charlotte and Asuka, that would be dope.
Yeah, it would be. But like I was saying, WWE being not only about reality era, but also being for the reaction, or like a reaction era, being reaction to the fans, having Carmella cash in and win the SmackDown Championship from Asuka after Asuka beating Charlotte would be that big crazy moment that would be the talk of the town, would be talk of all WWE fans as part of WWE Universe after WrestleMania if that did happen, let alone if Charlotte retained, ended the streak, and then lost to Carmella, and Carmella cashing in. Either way, you have your first ever Miss Money in the Bank cash in successfully. You have it happen here at WrestleMania, let her have her moment, and then you go on with the Charlotte Flair Carmella feud for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship moving forward. Now, with us moving forward, let's talk about the main event of the night for the WWE Universal Championship. We got champion Brock Lesnar facing Roman Reigns. This one being the easiest match to predict on the entire card, because I think all of us are going to say, with whether happy breath or not, Roman Reigns is going to become the new WWE Universal Champion. It probably will be 30-35 minute match, and in the end, Roman wins. And he has a celebration. Fade to black. WrestleMania is over. That is how you end WrestleMania. Roman Reigns standing tall, becoming the new Universal Champion. So in a night, you have Jinder Mahal becoming the United States Champion. You have the Bludgeon Brothers winning the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. You have Nia Jax winning the Raw Women's Championships. Carmella leaving WrestleMania as the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And you have Roman Reigns leaving as the WWE Universal Champion. For me, that definitely will get close to an A+ grade if all that happens at WrestleMania on Sunday night on the WWE Network. So that certainly would be interesting and awesome if all of that. Now, if only two of those happened, if I can only pick two of all those awesome things happening, I would pick Jinder Mahal winning the United States Championship and Carmella leaving WrestleMania as SmackDown Live Women's Championship. And then the rest that I predicted can be incorrect and not happen. But those two for sure happening on Sunday at WrestleMania. So certainly interesting moving forward to see how everything goes down there. No other stuff to really talk about, no other news or stuff that I need to bring up. I thank everybody for being here. I thank Blue and Ranchi and Mikey being as my guests, and Kyron and Mark Rambo, my co-host here, being here tonight as well. Thank you to all that watched live. Welcome to smash the like button for everybody's YouTube channel and subscribe to them as well. Ring their bells to know when their videos are up, whether they're live or otherwise. So I'll let everybody promote themselves and other last words that they may have in regards to WrestleMania that's going on Sunday. We'll start with Blue.
So is Cena Taker not happening?
That's right.
No, but the thing is, though, they said it really may not happen. Like, I don't know if it's a complete swerve, but I really don't know, bro.
I don't know,
because that would be that'd be disappointing.
You can't have Cena cut these promos every week and not do anything, even if they're not gonna have a match. At least and I mean they can't have Cena sitting in the audience the whole show and not do anything with that. I mean, I don't want to see the match because it's far too late. They should have did it 3, 4, 5 years ago. And trust me, I didn't cry at the end of WrestleMania last year for nothing. So they got to do something, even if it's just an interaction or whatever. But you can't just have Cena in the front row all night and not do anything with that, especially with the promos he's cut. You got to do something.
Okay, well, I hope it happens. I hope something happens because it would be disappointing just to see Cena chilling and watching all of WrestleMania and not do anything. So hopefully Taker does something, even if he comes out with the American Badass gimmick again. I don't care, something. I'll be happy. But I'm Blue X Demon X on YouTube, Blue X Demon X on Twitter, and that's it. And I want to thank Steve once again for having me as always, man. Kyron always on point. Mark, you can eat a dick. Now I'm just playing, man. Mark, appreciate you, brother, as always. Mikey, what's good, man? Thank you, fellas, for having me, man. WrestleMania, I can't wait. NXT TakeOver on Saturday is going to be awesome. Celebrating my birthday tomorrow is going to be great. So I'm going to have a fabulous weekend. Hope you fellas have a fabulous weekend as well. I'm out of here.
Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate you.
Happy birthday, bro.
Kyron.
Follow me on Instagram, /_Kyron. Follow me on Twitter, /Kyron. My DVR and Tumblr are Kyron Chase. My YouTube account, Kyron Chase. I do videos on Wrestling Song, the Hedgehog, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I'm looking forward to WrestleMania for the most part. And back over to you, Steve.
All right, Mark Ramble.
Man, y'all know where to find me, but if you don't, YouTube, MFLG Mark Rambo. Twitter is Mark is Rambo, M the I, the R, uppercase. IG, Live Like Ram. If you guys have Snapchat and just happen to add me, feel free to add me. I'm on there like I'm on Twitter, like literally every day. I'm literally hitting at least 20 times minimum a day. I'm always on there. Add me on Snap. I'm always willing to respond. Do videos of wrestling videos. I'm planning on get back on my reaction videos coming up probably early tomorrow morning. I actually have a couple of videos I need to upload. But yes. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Kyron, for having this fun, ridiculously humorous laughter and these arguments. Jinder Mahal is the best guy you'll ever see. Rusev Day is the coolest guy you'd ever see. You know how I feel about Jinder freaking Mahal. Mike, you already know, man. Love you, bro. It's all family thing, man.
Absolutely, man.
Need to have you back more, man, because this shit was hilarious. Like the first 2 minutes was just pure funny. So thank you guys for having me, man.
All right, and last but not least, Raunchy Mikey.
So you can find me at Twitter at Raunchy Mikey and YouTube.com/Raunchy Mikey. And I just wanted to say I've been holding this in for a very, 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 very long time. I was waiting to the right moment to say this. This Sunday at WrestleMania, I officially returned with reactions, and I'm going to be returning with Monday Night Raw, SmackDown. I'm going to be here on the podcast every Thursday. It's officially lit. I am back, baby. Nice. Let's fucking get it. Glad to be back, guys. I missed you all.
It's lit. It's lit. It's about to get lit, fellas.
That news right there, I'm going to be honest, is an early birthday present to me. My birthday being April 25th.
Let's go, baby.
Having Raunchy back talking WWE. Certainly going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that, obviously. Welcome to follow me on Twitter at WWE_podcast. Also, welcome to follow me on Twitter on my personal handle at RB_strong_06. I also do talk NFL with my NFL podcast, which will be returning on the week of the 25th on my birthday week because the NFL draft will be happening that weekend. Welcome to follow me on Twitter at Target_Packers. Also, I talk animated TV shows, Star Wars Sports of Evil, also MLP. Friendship is Magic over there at Animated Awesomeness. Follow me on Twitter at Cartoon_Reviews. Welcome to subscribe to this channel. Ring the bell to be the first one to know when videos go live. Or when they're posted to this channel, whenever that does happen. I thank everybody that watched live and those that we watch in archive. If you're watching archive, please leave in the comment section. Leave a comment in the comment section below what you think of WrestleMania. How hyped are you? Will you be at the show? If you are, definitely will shout you out. Welcome to be part of our conversation on Twitter. I do have the big thread of all of us. We'll be talking WrestleMania live tweeting during the show. So certainly join the conversation, as I always say. They're talking WrestleMania. It was nice for me to be dressed up here for once in a while, especially for the WrestleMania prediction episode, wearing my red, more so in honor of Tiger Woods than for Monday Night Raw. So go Tiger Woods. Good luck here in the Masters. Hope you get it done, get the W, and be back like I know you can be back, Mr. Woods. There. Again, I think everybody watching, and above all else, as always, take care.
Take care.
Peace out.
See you guys. Fucking Jim Mahal. Fucking Jim Mahal. Gender.